Hear ye, hear ye. We're call this meeting of the Lincoln County Board of Education into session. We're going to meet and have our regular business meetings. We do have one group that's going to make a presentation aside from our regular business. But before we do anything else, would y'all join us in pledge, please? Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, everybody. I assume, Mr. Mickey, that no one has signed in.
Correct, I want to sign it.
All right, thank you. Okay, first action would be the approval of the minutes of the November 22nd and December 3rd meeting.
I'll move.
Mr. Wilkerson? Second. Mr. Curry? And all yes? Yes. All yes, vote. Okay. There aren't any public comments, so we're down to presentation of the Lincoln County High School senior class. Who might we have before us this evening? I think I've seen you before.
That's good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On behalf of the class of 2014 at Lincoln County High School, we would personally like to thank each of you for petitioning the state board in an attempt to move our graduation to Memorial Day weekend.
The senior class held a meeting and discussed other options which would be beneficial for them as well as their families. Since May 24th, 2014 is no longer an option for our graduation date, we would like to propose this date for our graduation, Friday, May 30th, 2014, at 6:30 p.m. to be held at the Lions Club Field in Hamlin, weather permitting. We felt as a class that since Memorial Day weekend is not an option, graduating on Friday would allow graduates to have a modified 3-day weekend. We felt as a class this decision would give families more planning options for post-graduation activities. Also, having graduation on Friday gives us the option of a rain date. In case of rain, the date would give us the option to move graduation to Saturday, May 31st, 2014, keeping the venue the same, making graduation more accommodating to family members.
And again, we just want to thank you guys for your proposal to the state board. And we also want to thank you guys for letting us propose this here tonight. And we really appreciate everything that you guys have done to try to help us and work with us with this decision.
Appreciate that. Okay, you guys have any questions or comments? Now, just trying to think through this. When I first saw this, my question, I guess, was, will there be any conflicts being a Friday evening where people who might want to attend would be more difficult than if it were on Saturday? I'm thinking, I guess, of people that might come from out of state or whatever to see your all's graduation. What do you think about that?
We were thinking since graduation is going to be later in the evening, around 6 or 6:30, at that time later, I mean, like most people are off work, and then even if they knew in advance, because if we get this date set now,
They can
we
plan
get it,
accordingly.
we can be planned accordingly because they'll have 6 months or 5 months to plan.
I understand that, but what I'm saying, assuming I live in Columbus and I want to come in all likelihood, I'm going to have to take half a day off or not work that day in order to come to the graduation. Whereas if it were on Saturday, I could probably just come on in and then go to the graduation. I mean, I just tried to think that was the only thing I brought about. But I guess there are pros and cons to whenever you may have it. Okay, now as far as this rain date, Mr. Snyder, how do you see that being an issue?
But what we do is normally if we would have any type of rain issues, we would make that call early and let folks know that it would be the following day, same time, same venue, all that. If we'd had it at the high school, for example, in the past, if we had it at the field, there was a rain day, we would just move it to the high school. This way, we'd not have to move to the high school, we could actually just have it still at the field.
Assuming it's not raining the next day.
Assuming it's not raining the next day, yes. Then we'd have to move to the school.
Right. Well, I just think, once again, communication, being able to communicate to whoever it may be, that we're not going to have it on Friday night, so what you think that that would be a call?
Well, I think we have the call out that we utilize, we have obviously social medias, and we'd make that call early. We look at the weather and saw that there was an issue, then we'd probably make that call by noon by that Saturday, I'd say, maybe even earlier, if we would know that there was a major storm coming in or something that we could accommodate.
Like, so what time on Saturday, if it's a
Still
rainy day?
6:30.
Yeah.
Still be at 6:30.
All right. If there aren't any, do you have anything else, Ms. Lewis? Okay. Well, thank you all. We'll take this under advisement and then we'll let you know. Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all coming in. Okay, let's move on then to the administrative section of our agenda, please. Do I have a motion? Mr. Curry, Mr. Wilkerson, all yes? All yes, vote, please, nay. Okay. We'll go to finance. Motion, please. Mr. Curry? Second. Mr. Wilkerson, seconds. That's all yes, vote, too? Okay. Mr. Mutia?
Item A, budget supplements totaling $631,822.48. See attachment. Item B, budget transfers totaling $1,239,693.66. See attachment. And item C, scheduled invoices totaling $406,058.07. See attachment. And invoices available for public review, county office. See Mrs. Modigan.
Does anybody have any issues? And Jeff, I think you're doing so well at this that we might,
Starting to be a pattern in each other.
well, I just wondered, can you be like assistant superintendent / treasurer?
Could be anything.
Whatever. Okay, all in favor of the administrative or the finance items? Yes. All yes.
I think he doesn't do plans or cook.
Not here anyway. Okay, we'll go to the personnel section then. Need a motion?
Say,
Mr. Curry, Mr. Wilkerson. Okay,
Okay, section A is the appointment of substitute service. Section B is the appointment of extracurricular personnel. Section C, a leave of absence. And section D, resignation and/or retirement, and it signifies under the effective date. Now, I would like to pull item D3. He has withdrawn his request as far as at this time. And abolish the professional posting of June 14 as instructional list.
any questions from anyone? Okay, that being the case, those in favor of the personnel schedule as presented, after the deletion of item D3, signify by saying yes. 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 All yes, vote. Okay. Are there any comments before we get into the work session? Do anybody have any issues that are not related to the work session? Yep. Here. Okay. All right, I guess the rest of the meeting will be devoted into the work session.